Hi guys and welcome to today's video. Today I wanted to share with you my March favourites, which initially I wasn't going to do because, to be honest, I haven't been wearing that much makeup, but then I have been watching a few things. I have been watching a few different things, reading a couple of books, that sort of stuff, so I thought I'd also talk you through that, which is kind of what I've been doing recently anyway. I mentioned this before, obviously we are going through difficult times and I really hope you guys are keeping well. I can't recommend not reading the news enough, which I'm a bit conflicted about saying because I really feel like it's important for us to stay in the know, just generally in life. I feel like it's important to read the news, but at the moment it's so dreadful and we all know what's happening. I don't know, do I still read every day? I probably do read a little bit every day at the moment, but I try to read as little as possible and it's really the best way to go about it. So we'll start with beauty because it's the easiest place to start. Oh, it sounds like I'm singing that. When you sing, you begin with do, re, mi. Is that how the song goes? So if I'm honest, I haven't been wearing like that many beauty products, but I have still got a couple of favourites. Obviously, everyone's hand's been very dry. Best hand cream I've got at the moment is the L'Occitane hand cream. This one is actually quite an old one because I've been saving it. It was in like a special little box because I thought the packaging was beautiful. I think this was their collaboration with Rifle Paper Company. It's beautiful and in my opinion it's the best hand cream. I tried a few other ones here and there, but this is the one that I've been going for. Funnily enough, I have one, my brother has one and my mum has one. All three of them are this size. We use them quite a lot. They just sink in really well, but I think they also hydrate really beautifully. I love it. The other thing I would say though is avoid washing your hands in very hot water because at the beginning of all of this, oh no, I got hand cream everywhere. At the beginning of all of this, I was washing my hands in very hot water and my hands were so painfully dry, but thankfully I kind of stopped doing that now. So I still wash it in warm water, but it's just warm, it's not boiling hot like before. And then I haven't been wearing much base. Some days I've been wearing like my normal makeup anyway. I've done a makeup video recently, so if you have missed that, I'll link that down below. But if I just want something light to kind of make myself look and feel a little bit better, I would either reach for Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. This is lovely, it adds a nice little glow. Or the Trini London BB cream, again, nice little glow. This one I kind of go for if I want to look a little bit more bronzed as well. I would typically also put a concealer with these. I think I might do a video showing you what products I use on my face when I'm at home and I just want a bit of a pick-me-up, but those two would be it. A bit of mascara, maybe a little bit of bronzer, a bit of concealer. That would probably be it if I'm completely honest, because I have like decent brows. Yeah, I fill them in a little bit at the front, but that's not really necessary. And then from my last video, I used this Too Faced Born This Way palette. I was a little bit unsure about it, but ever since that video I have used this palette every time I've put makeup on, well, every time I've put eyeshadow on. I still haven't really played much with the shimmers, so that's still TBC, but in terms of the mattes, I love them. They are really beautiful colours. I've got it on today. I have the matte swan mixed with a seashell all over, and then I have a bit of the nude and the petal in my crease, and then underneath I have a bit of truffle. It's just really nice and easy and it's nice and compact and stuff, so I definitely think it's a palette I'm going to be using loads. I have really been impressed. We have been quite fortunate with the weather. It has been beautiful and my sun cream of choice has been Sensitive Advanced Face SPF 50+. I really do like this and I actually think that my skin can handle something a little bit heavier than this, but a lot of people's skin can't, and if you are a little bit oilier, then this is the perfect sun cream in my opinion. Or if you're just looking for something to go underneath your makeup, it just blends in really quick and easy. It's not too heavy. It's like ever so slightly tacky at the beginning, but it dries really quickly and I just think it's beautiful. It's really nice. It's £7. It's such a bargain. You don't get that much product, but still for £7 I don't think you can complain. It must be the best affordable face sun cream in my opinion, and this is by Garnier. I don't know if I mentioned that at the beginning. It's really lovely. I have been quite into my skincare recently, or at least trying to hydrate my skin a little bit more than usual because sometimes I'm a little bit lazy. So in the morning I have been using my Elemis Dramatic Resurfacing Facial Pads. I spoke about these recently, I think. I really like these. Where is my voice going? My hay fever's been really bad at the moment and like every now and then my voice is like, hey, bye. This happens to me every year. It's just my hay fever. I have been taking tablets as well, but I find they just help lightly exfoliate my face, which is what I need every day, and kind of just brighten a little bit. Just one of my favourite Elemis products. And then after that I follow it with the Lancome tonic, which is a rehydrating comforting toner. Typically a toner was one of those products that you would use after your cleanser in order to remove any excess cleanser, essentially. This isn't that. This is, as you can see, a liquid. I pour it onto my hands and I then press it into my skin, and it just works really, really well at hydrating, and it kind of maximizes anything you're going to put on top of it. And then on top of it, I personally put the Elemis Smart Pro Collagen Day Cream. Now this probably isn't essential. Elemis does other more affordable great day creams. This one is a little bit on the pricey side, but I have it. I was very kindly sent it. I absolutely love it. It's one of the best day creams I think I have ever used. I'm unsure if I would pay the price for it, so just bear that in mind. If you really need a great beautiful day cream, this is it. But if you don't want to pay 100 and whatever price this is, it is spenny, then I totally understand that, and I potentially wouldn't, even though I absolutely love it. Oh, I don't know, I would be tempted to because I do like it that much. It is typically for an older age group, but it is essentially the most beautiful, oh, thought I was gonna drop it, the most beautiful, thick, but it's not too heavy. It's just beautiful. It's quite like a jelly texture, which I find really works for my skin type, and I just love it. It is incredible, and my skin has been feeling really hydrated since I've used this. It works really well underneath makeup. Please bear in mind I have very dry skin. This would be unlikely to work if you have quite oily skin. I don't. This is a dream for me. Lip balm, I'm unsure if this was in my last video, but I love the Fenty Beauty lip balm. That's one of my faves. I think Rihanna, oh, I've got lipstick on, I forgot. Oops. I think Rihanna knocked it out of the park with this, with her whole range, and this is one of the top products in my opinion. Then onto nails. I just noticed one of mine chipped. That's what happens when you use normal nail polish. I know lots of people are like, oh, I'm so sad, I can't have like gel nails. However, I think the beauty of painting your nails at home is that you can use bright, fun colours. Some of my favourites, what I've got on today, is OPI Dreams Need Clarification. The most beautiful corn starch blue. Is that what it's called? It's called corn something blue. Love it though. Really, really beautiful colour. Before this, I had on Rimmel Denim Lover. Also really nice. It's a little bit more subtle than this blue, but it's still really nice. I like a blue. I think it's fun. It's way funner than a red or a pastel pink, even though I love a pastel pink. And then the one colour I'm waiting to paint my nails, I'm so excited about painting it this colour, is Pump Up the Volume by OPI. I used this loads last summer. I love this colour. I just think it's super fun, it's super beautiful, and it's just going to brighten up your day. And I can't recommend just putting in a little bit of effort and painting your nails a bright colour to help brighten up your day, because at least for me it really does work. I just think it's fab. And then I'll quickly whiz through a few other things that I've been doing and like been loving. Don't get me wrong, some of these are really basic and you're going to be like, why are we even talking about this? Because I already know. But I have been loving Zoom. Obviously everyone's been loving Zoom, and just planning to like meet my family and my friends on there. I have a friends quiz on Zoom today. Oh my god, it started 10 minutes ago. What's wrong with me? The fact that the time has changed has really thrown me off, because I thought it was like 4 o'clock. It's 10 past 7. My quiz with my friends is supposed to start at 7, but luckily all my friends are running late too, so we're doing that at 8. But we've also been doing family quizzes. We've done a family quiz yesterday and 2 days ago and 3 days ago. Really good fun. We do them on Kahoot, so you need 2 screens, so you need your phone and then a separate screen, but that works really well for us, and it's definitely something to look into. Kahoot is spelled K-A-H-O-O-T. But then I've also been using House Party, and I like House Party. It's kind of like Zoom, but it's way more casual than Zoom, and they have some built-in games as well, which is fab. It's almost like too easy to use, because somehow I always end up in someone else's room that I don't want to be in, but you know, it's still a great app. I've also been trying to draw, which I don't have any drawings to hand. I drew a picture of my boyfriend. I'll show you. I'm not a drawer in the slightest. I mean, I have an A-level in art, but drawing was not my forte, even during my A-level art. This is the drawing I drew of my boyfriend. I've been trying to paint as well, but I bought some really cheap paints, so buying paints from Amazon at the moment is like impossible. I really want some nice acrylic paint, but it is very hard to find. But still, like, I'm having fun, like drawing with pen. I never draw with pen. I never draw really. Doing puzzles which, if I'm honest, I've done one puzzle. I'm like almost finished, and I feel like I'm a bit puzzled out for now because I've done 1,000 pieces by myself, and it is quite a lot. It's taken me a while. It's taken me like 5 days. Some days I've been more into it than others, and obviously I haven't taken the whole 5 days. It's been like a couple of hours each day, and I think I'm done now. I want a little puzzle break, but I might go back and do a few other puzzles. But it's definitely something that I would recommend doing, getting some board games, getting some puzzles. It's nicer than always just being on Netflix. But if you do want to go on Netflix, I actually have no Netflix recommendations now that I look down at my list. What I have been watching this month is Hart of Dixie. Hart of Dixie is on American Netflix, but it's not on the UK Netflix. But you can still buy it online if you want to, and I can't recommend Hart of Dixie enough. It's a really great show. I've seen it before. It's an easy enough watch, but it's still interesting. It's kind of like Gossip Girl level. I would put something like Two Broke Girls, for example, or New Girl as like a background noise show, whereas like Gossip Girl or Hart of Dixie, I kind of feel like I want to properly watch it, so it's what I've been unwinding with in the evening. I have been watching loads of YouTube though as well. And then films, I watched 2 which are kind of related. I watched Call Me By Your Name because I also read the Call Me By Your Name book. I've seen the film before, but I wanted to read the book, so I read the book this month and I loved it. It's one of those books that's just really, really beautifully written, so it's not necessarily that it's a groundbreaking story, and I don't want to say it's not gripping because I really did find it gripping, but it's gripping in a different way. It's not like what's going to happen next necessarily. It's kind of like a steady wave, but just so beautifully written that I can't recommend it enough. It's a short book, it's a quick read. I haven't got it because I've lent it to my cousin already. And I also watched the film, which was on Netflix, but it isn't anymore. That said, it's such a beautiful film that I would highly recommend you rent it from somewhere. I made my boyfriend watch it as well, and he said it was a great film too. I gave it a 9 out of 10. He gave it an 8 out of 10. I think it is about I don't know how much, no, I think it's common knowledge that it's about 2 men kind of start to fall for each other. And I think the reason that I loved it so much is because male-female role is such a common subject in film, so it's nice to see a slightly different story, and I think it makes it like fresher. But it's not just that, it's just so beautifully written. I just wanted to keep reading it. I can tell a book is good by how like sad I am to lend it to someone, because I'm like, oh, what if I want to read this tomorrow? Like, what if I'm just in that mood? But I have lent it to my cousin. I hope she enjoys it. And the film was equally just beautifully filmed, and the story was just so well told that I just can't recommend it enough. And then because I really enjoyed that, I went on to something that was like relatively similar. So I watched Brokeback Mountain, which I'd never seen before, and that was a really great film as well. That's actually on Amazon Prime, so if you've never seen that, then it's definitely worth watching. I gave that one an 8 out of 10. It was really beautiful as well. And then trying to look for the books I've read. Like I said, I read Call Me By Your Name, and then the other book I read was Queenie, which I was sent from Rare Bird Club. If you are interested in like a book subscription, Rare Birds is great. The book they've sent me for this month is The Doll Factory. Sorry, it's a bit cluttered here, I can't grab it. But I read this one. I think this is a bit of an overhyped book. It was okay, it wasn't amazing. I really thought I was going to love it. I love a book that's based in London. This is based in London, but nothing really happened. There wasn't like enough of a story to it. It wasn't written beautifully enough that I wanted to read it. I just kind of feel like it fell a little flat basically. I would give it a 3 out of 5. Not amazing. But now I am reading One Day, and honestly it took me a while to get into this. I am this far along. It took me a while to kind of start connecting with this book, but I feel like I'm finally there. It's just a little bit of a long one. I feel like I keep reading like quite long books. The next book I'm going to read is going to be a little bit shorter. I think I am actually going to love this. At the moment I'm like but I feel that these last few chapters I will fall in love with it, and I'm really hoping I will. Fingers crossed. And people have said they love this book, and then I'm not sure what I'll read after that, but I will update you in my next video, in my next favourites. Also have a Red subscription, and I've really been enjoying this as well. I don't really read magazines that much, but I like Red, and they've got a subscription that's I think 6 months for £6, and usually this magazine, one magazine alone, is £4.99, so that's a really great deal, and would highly recommend that if you're not going out very much but you want some new content to come through your letter box every month. And then finally, just like everyone else on Instagram, I'm really loving those iced coffees that everyone's having, which you just whip up. I'm sure you've seen them. If you haven't seen them, I'm going to link down below someone's video to how to make them, but it's just using instant coffee, and then I use oat milk and a little bit of ice, and I've been having one every single day and I love them and I cannot recommend them enough. But that's the end of today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Oh wait, one other thing I'm really liking is TikTok. I haven't made a TikTok yet. I'm hoping by the time this video is live I may have made one. I was planning to film one today, but today has just flown past me. I missed the day today. It was totally my fault, and I feel like it's okay to sometimes have days like this. I'm trying not to be too hard on myself, because sometimes it just happens. Like it's unprecedented times, we have unprecedented feelings, we've never had to be home for so long, and today has been just a weird day really. But even if you're not going to post on TikTok, I'd highly recommend just filming a TikTok, because they're so much fun. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you've been loving, what you've been up to, what film I should watch, what series I should watch, what book I should read, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.